Hi guys, and welcome to another edition of Sports on your channel of choice. And in this episode, I'm going to look at Chelsea's preseason game, the opener, the first preseason game of Chelsea, and quite interesting game for that matter, as you saw the likes of Hakim Ziyech and most of the players coming back from preseason. And notably, it's not all Chelsea squad which are in, but the fringe players with and plus, in addition to the few first-team players that came in, were enough to thrash Peterborough United 6-1 in this encounter. And the likes of how Chelsea set up by having Jamie Cummings in goal, and then Lucas Beckstrom later came on to replace him. The likes of Jake Clark-Salter, Trevor Chalobah, and then Malang Sarr were in defense, the back three. And it was a typical formation of 3-4-3, as in 3-4-2-1, as you might want to reshape it. And with the double sixer there, Drinkwater and Ross Barkley there, and then the Zappacosta and then Marcus Alonso playing as wing backs, and then the likes of Pulisic, Tammy Abraham, who got the first goal, Callum Hudson-Odoi started as the top three players up front. And there were actions for the likes of Babaraman, Lucas Beckstrom, as I told you, alongside Hakim Ziyech came on in the second half to back hat-trick. And it was an interesting preseason, and this is necessary so that the club will reshape itself and shape itself as the upcoming season will commence in very soon, in some few days to come. And before I proceed, do the needful and like, comment, subscribe, as I always put on top of top right corner there of the video, and do that as well. And it is an interesting game because we need to shape up, and it also provides an opportunity for the manager to look at the new players that have come in and as to their availability of becoming part of his plans as the season gets underway. And already there are the likes of Conor Gallagher, who will be going in on loan, and he will be going into another loan, which will be certified in some few days to come. I think the coach has some plan for him, in that he doesn't want to sanction a sale for him. As you are aware, Chelsea will want to get some more money in there for the potential Erling Haaland arrival, which is becoming quite difficult, which I will highlight in another video. Quite difficult there, but this was an interesting action there for the players. They saw the likes of Malang Sarr solid in defense there, and Trevor Chalobah, Jake Clark-Salter. Although somebody will say this is not a tough opposition for Chelsea to assess itself, but be that as it may, it's a good match, because the likes of Arsenal have been drawing with Rangers, and some other teams, fringe players are playing. So if Chelsea's fringe players can thrash Peterborough United, it's a good resource. And some of the teams will be pitching themselves against some of these oppositions there. And on 27th of this month, Chelsea will be coming up against Bournemouth at the Vitality Stadium in their second pre-season game, which is going to be an excellent trial for Thomas Tuchel to also assess furthermore some of the players that did not really put up a show in this game. And do share your comments with me by agreeing or disagree with what I say on this analysis, and then do well to share the program to as many Chelsea fans as possible. And Hakim Ziyech also will want to make a statement as the season gets underway. So not surprising at all, he put in his best to get hat-trick. And as you are aware, so many rumors, talks of his potential exit of Chelsea, which wouldn't be necessary, because he just came to the club and will want to prove himself again to the coach. As depending on how you may want to look at it, I think Hakim Ziyech was successful last season, but some tabloids are trying to spin it down to indicate that they've not seen the best of him. We possibly might not have seen the best of Hakim Ziyech, but he was successful in the season that went by, because in the game, in the Champions League, we saw how important he was, especially in the game against Atletico Madrid, in which he scored the first goal that he got for Chelsea there, and also in the group games against FC Krasnodar, he got a goal, a couple. Had the goals there, some of the goals that we scored. There he scored the goals and was involved in 1 or 2 assists there. So he's got a whole lot to prove. And the Malang Sarr, the likes of players like Malang Sarr, I would like them to have a firm grasp of the season. Remember, this game came on with the likes of Anders Christensen not playing part, Thiago Silva, Aspilicueta, Ben Chilwell, Mason Mount, Timo Werner, Kai Havertz. Most of the players have not reported back. Antonio Rudiger, Kurt Zuma, and most of our first team players are not in. For our fringe and loan players coming back to the squad to also get us these results seems to indicate the quite of in-depth quality that Chelsea do possess. And I'm happy for Ross Barkley, who also put in an excellent performance by assisting a goal to Tammy Abraham. Thank you very much for having spent your golden, precious time to be on this analysis with me. Cheers. I love you wherever you are. Bye-bye.